I'm the Magpie.
Cheerio, I'm Jax.
And why, dear, are you speaking with a British accent?
Because I got a little tip that we'll be making scones today.
Oh my. Yes, we are. Now tell me, Jax, when you go to the coffee shop, what do you purchase?
Well, coffee, but I never get the scones because I don't like them. They're kind of dry and hard and not tasty.
Yeah, they don't taste good at all. So today, we are going to show you how to make your own scones. It's very, very simply done.
So you can be snobby like us.
Yes.
I don't need the scones I make.
or take your own. Yes, thank you, I brought my own
I
scone.
don't need that hockey puck.
All right, so let's begin. To begin, we have 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, in a bowl.
We didn't think you wanted to see me count to 2 again.
But you do have to watch or measure sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
In the
going to
little
be,
one.
Yeah, one half cup of sugar. We're doing all the dry ingredients first. So make it easy on yourself. Dry ingredients, wet ingredients.
1.
1 cup of sugar.
All right.
Okay, now for the hard part, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. 4 teaspoons.
That is an important distinction.
Yes,
Powder.
powder, baking powder. All right, 4.
Okay.
Uno. All right, let's see what she counts this time.
Uno.
Uno.
Dos.
2.
3. 4.
4.
Of course, I should have done the Gaelic this time because, you know.
Oh, absolutely, scones. And we are going to do 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, so a half and a quarter, Jax.
Okay.
Or a quarter 3 times.
Wait, that's too much information. I'm doing a quarter.
A quarter 3 times, okay.
Okay, quarter
All
3
right.
times.
Uno, 1,
1.
2. We give you many options for measuring for those of you who are
3.
challenged. All right.
Think past the moment.
Very, very, very well done. Now, kind of, stir it up. Just mix all the ingredients together.
Right.
Yeah, you just do this with your hands. You don't. This is a no equipment recipe. Okay. Now, in here, we are going to measure 3/4 of a cup of cream, heavy cream. So if you want, you can measure it in here first and then dump it in. All right, 3/4 of a cup. 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream.
Oh no, there's fractions.
You're there. You're there. All right, we're gonna crack 2 eggs.
Into here.
Yep, right in the cream. 2 eggs.
Oh! Oops. I meant to do that.
She's expert, just expert.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, it's a shame. It's such
Look,
a
I've come a
shame.
long way. I didn't have a domestic bone in my body a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I can make scones kind
Now, we will mix those up in a minute. But first of all, we're going to get 1 stick of butter out of the refrigerator. So I'll go get that.
Right.
I will mix the cream and the egg together. Just beat it up nice.
Okay.
Just so it's blended. All right, that will make it easier when we mix everything in. Now, we are going to
Do
take...
you want hard butter or do you want cold?
Oh, no, it must be hard. It can always be frozen if you want. Doesn't make any difference. Okay, unwrap it, Jax.
Sounds
Unwrap
like
it.
it's going to be labor intensive.
Yeah, this is going to be...
Unwrapped.
Okay, unwrapped. All right, stick it down on the squeaky clean counter. And then we're going to cut it in half.
All right.
And then we're going to cut it in half again. And we're going to make little squares, little tiny squares. Like that, okay? Go ahead. Little tiny squares. About a 1/2 inch big. Little tiny squares, I will demonstrate. Okay?
Uh-oh.
That's good enough.
All right.
All right. Throw them in. Throw them in.
I like throwing
Yeah,
butter.
I know. Good. Now kind of mix it all, kind of get
Use this thing?
get the butter covered. And so that you don't use your hands because your hands are warm. We want to have the butter nice and cold. So you're just going to chop in the butter or cut it in, sometimes it's called. That's probably why they call it cutting
I don't have
in.
one of these majiggies. What would I do if I don't have one?
Well, if you don't, then you have to use your hands.
Oh,
All right.
I gotta get one of these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. And if you don't, well, let me show you. hold on. This is my mother's way. You kind of get the butter and you kind of squish the flour in it. That's how you do it if you don't have the cutter.
Okay.
Or else you can pay, $1.50 and
Well, hey, you
Get
pay like
yourself one.
$20-$30 to get some of those hand butters, so.
it's, if you bought a scone at the coffee shop, that's one pastry cutter. So there you go.
That's true.
Save yourself,
You know
save
what?
yourself the money.
That's right.
Yeah, so keep on doing.
And I'm sure this yields a bunch of scones.
Now the thing is, it can be coarse, so we want it to be nice and coarse. They always say about the size of peas, so think about green peas, and you want to be able to see the butter in the dough. You don't want it all to go away. All right.
Okay.
So, because that's what's going to make all the nice layers in your pastry is the butter. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good, Jax. All right, clean it off. Now, this batch, if we let it go now and we put the cream and the eggs in, we would have just a nice plain scone. But will we do a nice plain scone, Jax?
Oh no, no plain for us.
No, so boring, so
Fancy
very
it up.
boring. Yeah, so we are going to make blueberry lemon scones.
I like that. I love that taste
All right,
combination.
so that involves an organic lemon. If you're going to use the zest,
rind.
I always get organic lemons. If you can't find them, I guess it won't matter. Scrub them really, really good with soap and water because they put wax on them in the stores.
Which I didn't know, so I've had a lot of wax in
Yeah.
my zest.
And we're going to zest
Yours.
one lemon right into the mixture.
Okay.
All right, so just go for it, Jax. All right.
All right, I've got one naked lemon.
Yeah, one naked lemon.
Stirring the rind.
Now later on, when we make the glaze, we'll use the lemon juice.
There's a
to
glaze?
Make, oh, there's a glaze.
Oh.
There's a glaze.
Now this is
All right.
scone surprise. This is a surprise.
I know. So now we will mix in the wet. All right, in you go, wet. This is a real soft dough, so just stir it around. Don't kill it, but just get it all mixed in. Yeah, I know. Stir, suck in your core.
Earning my scones.
Think all these things. Think good thoughts, because you're going to eat this and you're going to gain like 52 pounds. But
Oh, no.
But for now,
You only gain what you think about.
I had no idea. I thought it was just when you took them to church, and then all the calories went up to God.
No, it's if you think about it, you gain it. If you don't think about it, then it just.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. I did not
Mind
think
over
of that.
matter.
Okay, now, and if you don't mind, it don't matter. Now, we have 1 cup of fresh blueberries. If you didn't have fresh, you could use a frozen, but frozen kind of makes the batter all blue, and that's not really, really nice. So, all right, mix them in nicely. Try not to squish them.
Oh. Okay.
Try not to squish them. Listen, yeah, just kind of blend it all in. I mean, some of them are going to squish, but we want them to be nice and whole, and these are going to be so blooming good.
Plus, if anyone complains about a squished blueberry in their
Yeah,
scone, I'm
well,
taking it back.
That's rude. All right, I have a cookie sheet ready with non-stick foil, but you could use parchment paper if you wanted. And I'm gonna hit it with a little spray anyway, just to be sure, because we don't
Nothing
want.
like fighting tin foil for your food.
Yeah. Okay, Jax, that's good. All right, dump it out.
Fillings.
Dump it out.
All of it?
Yep, dump it out. I will step back while she
Sorry.
does her business. That's okay,
Should
dear.
have done it this way.
That's okay. She takes a lot of
Oh,
food.
dear.
We will just roll it over. The joy of non-stick. Okay, very, very nice. Now, we have a little bit of flour here, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of sprinkle it over a little bit so that we can put our hands on it. And all we're going to do, we're going to try to make a square because we want it to look like coffee shop scones, all right? These will be better than coffee shop scones, but we want it to look like them so people think. So we're going to, see, I just put a little flour on it and just kind of make, because we're going to, in the end, we're going to cut them and then cut them again into triangles. So you may go find your hat, your garden hat, and yes, you must wear
Oh, right, of course.
I mean, really, you know.
We'll be reenacting scenes from Downton Abbey.
This is the scones, and we're gonna put them in the oven for at 350 for about 15 minutes, and we'll check them and we'll see if they're coming along nicely, and hopefully they'll be done. But if not, we'll give them some extra time. So now they're gonna go in the oven. All right, now we've mixed all the dry ingredients. We have the wet ingredients ready. This time we use dried cherries. Now I mix a little bit of flour with the dried cherries because first of all I soak them to get them nice and soft. You don't ever want to put raisins or cranberries or any dried fruit into a recipe without soaking them first, or else you're going to get like little leathery things. Yeah, so we're going to throw that in now so Jax can mix that in with the flour. And it'll be a lot easier when we mix in the wet ingredients. Now I already put 2 eggs in here off camera, so I'm going to mix up my eggs and my heavy cream.
Just like before.
Just like before. This is your memory. You have to see if you remember how we did it. All right, this is your quiz. Now,
I'm gonna need to have this video.
What do I do with it now?
Pour it in. And, oh, there's one other thing, right?
That's it.
We're
Oh,
not
yes.
doing that.
Oh, we are going to do one more thing. I forgot. Okay. We're going to make them almond cherry or cherry almond scones. So what I have here are some slivered almonds, and I'm just going to put some out on the cutting board, also known as my countertop. But it's invincible, and I'm just going to kind of hack at them a little bit just to kind of chop them up. We don't want to make almond flour because you need a little texture, I think, along with the cherries. All right, good enough. Good enough. All right.
You can kind of crush them as they put them in.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I think that's probably enough.
Okay.
I mean, just to give them the idea. Okay, there we are. So that you'll get the occasional little bit of crunch.
Alright.
Now my mother always used to make round scones. So this time, instead of making square and cutting them, we are going to make round ones. So we are going to press them out. I think you're ready, Jax.
Okay.
Alrighty. So
Oh, we don't put it on the sheet
I'll
yet.
put some flour on.
get it.
No, we don't put them on the sheet yet.
I
All right.
get it.
Put some flour out.
Okay. Ready?
Got my handy cutter. If you don't have a cutter, you can use a glass. That's what my mom always used to use, a glass. So she never had anything fancy. She was the best cook in the whole wide world, and she had nothing. She didn't. She
No
had,
fancy stuff.
yeah, she had no equipment, and she made the best stuff. So don't be deterred because you don't have fancy stuff. You use what you have. I keep on saying that to you. Use what you have. That's what my mom did, and she was the best, just the absolute best. Now, you can roll it out if you want to, but you don't have to. This is the kind of dough, you don't want to fool around with it too much. So,
You want the butter to melt or?
yeah, you don't want the butter to melt. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to press it probably to about maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. Just press it out. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, Jax, chop them
good?
up. Yep.
Alright. Which side?
Whichever side you wish. That's the joy of it. You do whatever you want to.
Okay.
Alrighty. And that's good. And flip it on the...
Do you want to spray it?
Yes.
It's not non-stick because we
Yeah.
ran out.
Be prepared. That's my motto.
Oh dear.
That's good. That's all right. All right. Very, very well done. The other thing you can do is stick your cutter in the flour.
Oh, okay.
And that helps. That helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now when you're finished cutting your rounds, you're going to have leftovers. Just form them back up into a nice bit.
Get some
Make
flour.
sure that your board is flour so they don't stick. And then just keep on cutting until you've used all your dough. So waste not, want not. That would be a good
Okay,
one.
that one there.
All right, now these, we're not going to put a glaze on these. You could if you want to. It's up to you entirely. So what I did, I have some heavy cream here, and I'm just going to brush them with heavy cream, And then we're going to sprinkle sugar on the top.
Oh, I
All
can't
right.
do that.
I know. No, of course not. All right, you want to
Sugar, yeah.
Yeah, get the sugar. And we'll just brush them
Just get
a little. And this, if you have a lot of flour on top, it doesn't look very attractive. So this kind of does it. Even if this was all you did, you just could brush it with cream and then bake them. That would be fine too. Oh, and here's one for the baby.
Yeah. It's a taster.
Yeah.
That's for the, oh no, I'm gluten-free, but I don't bite.
Yeah, that's it. We have a friend who does that.
A few friends, actually.
Yeah. I'm gluten free until I see something that really looks good, and then I try it. All right, that's great. So see, she's sugaring the tops, and then in they go to the oven for 15 minutes, and when they come out,
I eat them.
Okay, so we took it out of the oven. And I trimmed, I trimmed the edge, and I'm eating the edge. So this one, it kind of went a little bit thin on the edges. Don't worry about it.
Maybe you should cut that for me.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Cook's treat, just trim them off. And then cut them in squares. And then we're going to cut the squares so they look just like the ones in the store. And then we're going to put them on a rack to cool. And when they're cooled, we're going to make a lemon glaze. And we're going to glaze it. And you will be witness to all of that when we come back. Okay, now for the glaze, for the blueberry lemon scones, which are lovely, and they're cool now. We cut them after they came out of the oven, and now they're nice and cool.
We've taste tested.
We did taste test, yes. So anyway, yeah, so now we're going to take about a cup. This is not an exact science. No, we're going to take a cup, and hopefully that will be enough. And I have my lemon squozer and a knife. Okay, I'll move these back so you can do it. Okay, and then just squeeze it in. Squeeze 1/2, and we'll see what other way.
Oh,
Other way.
I don't have one of these things,
I'll
as
tell
you can tell.
Bumpy side up, and then squeeze.
I just have to put my hand to get all the seeds.
Yeah, no,
all the seeds.
no, you don't. Ooh. I'm undressing myself.
Gotta
Mix it. Now, do this little by little because sometimes this stuff goes real fast. All of a sudden, it'll be like mush.
Depends on the lemon.
Yeah.
How much juice you're getting.
Depends on how big it is.
Okay.
So you just do it until it's glaze consistency.
Oh dear.
It's going to be so good. It's going to be lemony. Okay, stop. Stop, stop, stop. And if it gets too soupy, well, that's why you have more powdered sugar. Yeah, and this is going to be too soupy, I think. But we will try.
I didn't realize you don't heat it.
No,
Glaze.
no, don't heat a glaze. It's just icing sugar and.
Here's a question I have. Can you make these ahead and freeze them? Do they freeze well?
Yeah, they freeze well.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they
And then you
freeze.
just put the glaze on it.
That's it. That's it. Now, also, a glaze doesn't really show. So, see how soupy this is? That's about right. So it's about 1 lemon and 1 cup of water. Now,
little less than
I
that.
will do 1 so that my assistant, my label assistant will see. And we're just going to pour it on.
Oh, you don't make it like...
No, no. It just kind of goes, and it will sink in, roll off, whatever it's going to do. Okay, Jax, do it. All right, and then we're going to
Your
finish.
eyes can glaze over as
Yeah,
you watch me glaze.
And it's going to be a little punch of lemon, and it's going to be
I'm
the
sure I could just...
the
Scoop that right in my
pungencies
mouth.
of the blueberries. Oh, it's just going to be. I'm making myself hungry just talking about it, Jacqueline. And now the thing is, now you have to scope them out, and you see which is the largest. So when it's time for you to have them, you know which
That's
one
yours.
to go for. So, and you're going to let them dry.
I already have my idea of which one I want, so it could be a brawl here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, isn't this lovely?
Oh, it's so lovely, my dear. It's tea time.
Ready for tea? Would you like a cup?
Would you pour, please?
Of course.
Oh, dear. She pours so beautifully, don't you think? Oh,
Went to
thank
finishing
you.
school
Thank
for
you.
it.
Oh, how lovely. And are you finished?
I'm quite finished.
Quite
yes.
finished, yes. Oh, my dear.
Shall we?
Okay. Oh, yes. My goodness gracious me. Where's the butler?
Oh dear.
Now, what you might like
There's
to do
cheese.
is you can have butter on your scones or butter, and you can have jam if you like. If you can find clotted cream, that's the way the British do it.
Now, about how long did that take? It's not very long at all.
No, actually it probably took, all told, maybe a half hour from start to finish, out of the oven, everything done. So if you have friends coming or family coming over to visit you and they have 30-minute ride or you have a few minutes to spare, you can whip these up and you can have them on the table warm.
Still enough time to put on your hat and your gloves.
Well, absolutely. Just
to greet them.
Just enough time, yes. So I'm going to sip my tea now and eat my scone, and you can all go to Jolly Blazes if you like.
Oh, dear me.
No, that's a good scone.
Really good. We should do this all the time. I know. I've actually never done this before.
I think we're supposed to take our gloves off when you eat.
They didn't cover that in finishing school. Since finishing school really means all the episodes of Downton Abbey have watched.
Yeah. We didn't do it properly. Cheers.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe and thumbs up and share and
also the recipes will be on our Facebook page, which is
Mondays with Magpie on
Yes.
Facebook, and then also they're on the YouTube, but there's a little arrow underneath the video. You just touch that and it shows you
the recipe will be there. And if there's something you would like us to make for you to show you how, leave us a comment and we will try to get to it.
Yes.
See you next time.
Cheers.
I'll
I'll stand here and, I don't know, sing a song.
Yes.
Tea
Sing.
for tea.
All right, so now while we wait for the scones to come out of the oven, Jacqueline and I are going to clean up. Jacqueline and I are going to clean up now. Jacqueline and I are going to clean up now.